The power of truth in art. What does it mean? What are they talking about? The power of truth. Well, to me, as simple as that. You look at the world and you see it with your own eyes, with your senses. You hear it, you smell it, and you sort of reproduce it, but you reproduce it through your own lenses. No matter how hard you try, even photography doesn't reflect the nature, the very substance of nature. So what is the power of truth? To make it very simple for a visual artist, if I source my colors and my ideas in visible world, chances are I will be very confident and skillful to express after some time my visions and ideas from my imagination. Because whatever it is in my imagination, it's probably based on reality in three-dimensional world I live in. So the power of truth, ladies and gentlemen, is something that comes from real life onto your artwork. The colors, the composition, the ideas, even perspective. What is a linear perspective? You see this tree, you know it's hundreds and hundreds of yards away from where you stand in this landscape. You understand? You stand on the shores of this bizarre lake. It's a purple lake. The sky is actually made of sand. This is sand. Yes, I bake sand and I pour it over color and it gives the shadow. Otherwise, it's impossible to achieve. And all of these textures, they have specific meaning. They add weight. You understand? Textures add weight. So where I don't want textures, I scrape them off. So I create this reality based on physical properties of the reality I observe in everyday life. You understand? The textures, the colors. The world of colors is infinite by its nature, because colors they're actually waves, like radio waves, like sound waves. The color is also a wave. There is ultra red, ultraviolet, right? So there are different waves. So the colors you see, they're specific waves. And the world of waves is infinite, because the matter itself, the atom itself, is a wave. It's a particle existing in a space-time made out of hundreds of subatomic particles. So it's a quantum variation. So reality is actually a quantum flip that exists only now. You understand? So this is what I'm trying to say in my paintings, by being so spontaneous, by being so full of energy, as if they're coming to existence this very moment, because this is the impression of reality that I have, and I know reality comes to existence in this very moment, because 5 minutes ago, it's already gone. It doesn't exist. So reality comes to this very moment. And this is very well captured in this painting, in this painting, in that painting, even in this painting. Fully symbolic painting. I love my life. Becomes a transcendent landscape with the surrealistic yellow stars over purple sky. And on the horizon there is a hidden tree. And there is a Latin message, something about dice toast, about the destiny, being predestined. So everything about this painting, for instance, is true. It's absolutely true. It's a landscape, and I do love my life, and it's a fantastic, surrealistic statement. You understand? It's so beautiful, like a candy store. But yet, there is a drama. There is a drama in the sky. Not as powerful drama as in this Gaia tree. You understand? I manipulate your emotions, because I'm a master of manipulating people's emotions with color, not only with my words and voice and performance. You understand? I'm a visual artist. I present to you drama in the sky and drama in The drama itself is life itself, because life itself, to me, is a struggle for survival. So the sky, the clouds, they sort of come to existence as I'm looking at them, as I'm painting them. And this is what's happening in my paintings. They come to material, they incarnate. Yeah, incarnate. It's a very good Latin word. They come to carnation. They come to existence on my paintings, out of paints, out of ideas. The world of my fantasy comes to existence. It didn't exist before, and suddenly it exists. Not enough. It exists in this very moment, and it's reflected in those paintings. You understand? My paintings are not supposed to be like photographs, like solid. This is it. No, they're supposed to be flowing, like the nature of nature. They're supposed to be transforming as you are looking at them. You understand? This is the nature of my paintings. And all these elements you find, those hidden textures, human handprints, whatever, trees somewhere hiding there. These are what gives this painting a shadow of reflection. As if, so you step on the left, you see different shadows. You step to the right, you see different shadows. And it gives you an impression that this painting is moving. When you're passing it by slowly on a hallway, and with an angle of your eye, you're looking at it, you're seeing it, it has this impression as if the clouds were moving. So this is what I love about my paintings. And this is my intention. This is my intention, to make this motionless, but this full of motion. You understand? It slows down here, but it goes much faster there. So the speed, not just the brushstroke. Actually, the brushstrokes are made very slowly. Believe it or not, the slower you move your brush, the more powerful the brush will be. If you take a shovel and put few colors on the shovel and move the shovel very slowly, that will be such a powerful rainbow statement. You understand? So, going back to truth in your artwork. The element of truth comes in color primarily, because the drawing itself, nature, you look at the tree, that's good. It's a beautiful old oak tree. But you want to use inspiration of the oak tree to show an old man like a shaman that looks like a tree, or a woman, and she's twisting like a snake, and she offers an apple of temptation. So it's not a tree. It's a symbol of femininity. The Gaia forces, the creative forces of the universe, the forces of reproduction. That's what this tree is. You understand? So, but that's ideas in a literary sense. You understand? Explanation of my symbols. But the truth comes in color. This is what I keep explaining. The color palette needs to be the size of a dining table. And the joy is when you pick a brush and you start mixing red, yellow, blue, and figure out what happens. You don't like what happens? Do it again here on the left. Do it again here. And add a little blue more, a little purple there. So the colors that emerge from a color palette, size of a dining table, some of them might end up on a canvas if you are satisfied with what you see on a palette. And after you apply it onto the canvas, you decide, this works well. This is a leftover from an old painting. This red is 20 years old, and everything else is in August. You understand? Some of these elements are 20 years old. Everything else is 2002. You understand? So the color is a true magic that will work on people's psychology, but this is the power. You express your feelings. Yes, the color. You combine 3 or 4 colors and you can create danger, tension, happiness, enlightenment, excitement, exultment. Literally, fucking orgasm you can express in color. Every advertising and marketing knows that, and they use it. But we want to use it to create ambience, to create powerful feelings, about the ideas we're trying to say. So what is the idea behind this painting? Well, it's very simple. Magical landscape. Something about very simple landscape that is rising from the bottom. And in this magical yellowish, greenish, very gentle way. And it's almost nothing up there. Almost nothing. Just few colors, few